Cooking with Ava. Today we are not cooking, today we are traveling. Yes. So yes, this is a video especially for those who want to travel, first time travelers, or if you're moving to Europe, especially if you're moving to Finland or this part of the world. As a student, especially, these are some of the realistic things you need to be checking out for. So, for me, I think one essential thing you should not come here without, if you're from Africa, is your cocoa butter or your shea butter. It's very necessary and good for your skin. I had some ginger powder and those ones that I was taking out. That was ginger powder that I use for my shito recipe. You should check that pepper sauce recipe out. Like I said, don't carry shito here. You would get some here. So don't worry about that. For Tuozafi flour, I had not gotten some here, so I brought some as well. And like I said, don't bring your shito. It's going to spill in your bag. Just bring the shrimp powder, fish powder, ginger powder you get, but it's not as hot as what we have in Africa. And so that's why I had that bit in. For saucepan, I won't recommend you bring so much. Just one is okay for a start. Now, the reality to about buying saucepan is that you need to be careful because over here we have different types of stoves. So most of them are electric, yes. Most of the homes actually use electric stoves, including the student apartments and everything. It's mostly electric. But we have the hot plate, we have the glass top, and then there's an inductive kind of stove. So this saucepan I had, fortunately, it suits every type. So this one can be used for the hot stove, it can be used for gas, it can be used for the glass top, it can be used for the inductive type. The inductive ones are usually very stubborn. Yes, so the very new modern apartments tend to have inductive, and those ones are very stubborn. If the saucepan is not meant for it, it's not going to cook. And for the saucepan lids, I wrapped it in my bed sheet so that they don't crack or break. It's very important. I think one thing you need to invest in bringing is some African print because you may not readily get them here, but other forms of clothes, you get a lot of clothes here. So don't bother yourself buying so much clothes. You get nice clothes to wear here. I had some few vitamin D here because over here you don't get so much sunshine. And so it's good to have some vitamins. If you're on medication, bring your very basic medications as well. Then I had some few items I was going to wear, then and my scarf. Yes. Once again, if you're on special medication, do bring them along when you're coming because it will take you some time before you actually make it to the hospital, pharmacy, and all those ones. So now let's go to our next list of things. Yes. So this is a few clothes. As for clothes, I would always recommend you get your very basic, maybe one piece each, just one, because when you come, you get better ones. Don't go and carry plenty. So for the slacks, we have different types of slacks. Usually we wear slacks because it's very cold. -10, -20, you feel cold. -6, right? You feel cold. So you have different types of slacks. You have the very light, you have the thick, you have the extra thick ones. It depends on the temperature or the degree. Then you know what to wear. If it's -1, -2, you can even do without the slacks. You can just wear your trousers and go. If it's -4, -5, you may have to wear thicker slack. And if you're doing -14, -20, please, your eye will clear. So it depends on the weather degree. And for gloves too, I'll tell you, don't bother yourself carrying gloves from Africa because by the time you come, you feel cold. But if you are bringing, just bring just one basic one. Yes. So you have different layers. Some are very light, some are very heavy for the temperature when it gets worse off. Then the hats also kind of help. Just that, we Africans, except for the ladies, because we like to braid our rasta and things. Sometimes, honestly, sometimes I struggle getting very large ones that can go with my braids and stuff. So in Africa, but funny enough, in Africa, sometimes you get more of that because the Rastafarians also use those as well. And for the muffler, it's good to have just one. Like I said, when you're coming, bring basic stuff. It's helpful because when the weather is that bad, you need to cover up. So when it's that bad, you need to cover up your eye, else it's just going to go into your eyes. The snow, cover your head. Most importantly, if your head is not covered, your nose is going to be oozing out with water a lot. Cover your ears, else it's going to easily get funny. Then you cover your mouth area, your nose area with a muffler as well. And your foot, obviously, you'll be wearing your slacks in if it's that bad with your jeans or whatever. And then your jacket is also like an essential, just one. And of course, your winter boots, yes. But like I said, If you're coming from the hot terrain areas like Africa, don't waste your time buying so much of them. And if you come and you're buying from our online people, please be careful as well. So yes, we have different thickness of socks as well. Some for sleeping, they are soft and fluffy. And then this is when it's very cold, and when it's very, very, very cold in Nibreba, we don't play. And you also have socks you can actually walk in the house. If you are at home, you can just decide to walk in them as well. So that is reality here. Those things matter a lot. Now, you don't really need to carry pillow here. Yes, you don't really need to carry pillow here. I use the pillow to cushion the asanka. Yes, earthenware pot. Earthenware pot is so expensive out of Africa. I don't know. It's so expensive. Meanwhile, I bought my pipe. So as for earthenware pot, please bring one from when you're coming. Okay, bring one. It's very important. At least you can still do your pepper. You know, Ghana, like Christiani Meko, and then your fresh pepper and stuff. And that is why the tapoli was there. But you don't really need a pillow. You can buy a pillow here. My sister would say your sanitary pad and those stuff, please, you get them here. So just one, so that when you come, you can actually find your way. You don't need a big saucepan, please. No, I had this because agenda. You know that thing, yes. Essence, I like to bake, and it's so expensive here. So yeah, I brought some from there. And you need some few towels, like I said, just few clothes. You would get them here as well. So just get your basics. I think for clothes, if you're for me, I struggled to get jeans a bit when I came because I'm a bit bigger. Yes, so for that, I think just more jeans come with one pair of 90. It's very important. I remember when I came, I didn't bring 90 and it was a hell for me. So you need to be careful about that. And any other thing you think you may not get where you are, I'd always recommend you check the African market. Most of them have online presence. You can check them out as well. So like I said, over here, I realized when I go to Normal, Normal has very good non-African spices like fresh, dry spices, which are very much affordable. And so that's what I use for my spice mixes over here. So you can get them there. But the ones I don't get from Normal, like my Efem Wisa, Esro Wisa, Rentia, those ones, they there, please. I just bring them. And my old lady added tasty tom and those ones to it. Oh, well, that's it. For winter boots, it's very important. It's very important you get winter boots. And you need ones that have good teeth so that you don't slip. The teeth is not good, Charlie. And most of them are actually insulated as well, so it gives you a bit of like warmth around your legs. Else I wore better one night. I like to keep a hot water bottle because of menstrual cramps and those ones, but that is like my very basic things I think you need to bring along. And make sure you get some padlocks and lock your bags. So I hope these were very helpful. This is actually one part of the special series I'm doing for those of us traveling, especially for school, for students who are coming into Europe, especially Finland. I hope this video was very helpful to you. Do live life to the fullest. Be joyous, be merry. Lots of love. Mwah, 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 mwah.